About 20 years ago, I was a program manager at a major corporation. My assignment was to take over a program that I'd never heard of. I spent time trying to get to know the employees and asking questions to learn about their program, and soon realized that the services offered by this program duplicated what was already provided corporate-wide. So I asked more questions to try to understand why both programs were needed. Ultimately, the reasons I was given were not compelling, and so I made the recommendation to my manager to replace the duplicate solution with the standard corporate solution. Unbeknownst to me, my manager took my recommendation and immediately shut down the duplicate program, which triggered emotional responses. I received a few phone calls that could be construed as threatening, and others begging me not to shut down what they had worked so hard to achieve. I was shunned by the team I had already begun to know, which was really hard. But one meeting with the highest level manager involved was especially memorable. He and I were seated at opposite ends of a short conference room table. As I started to explain why I had come to that recommendation, he stood, put both hands on the table in front of him, leaned forward and looked at me directly and said, "Don't you dare!" We can all understand and apply leadership theories and approaches. But in order to truly understand leadership, we also have to come to appreciate our uniqueness. Each of us has a different personality, which is influenced by cultural factors, values, and various experiences. How we view the world can change our perception of leadership and influence the way we lead. By understanding the complexities that make us each unique, we can come to appreciate each other more and learn to appreciate our leadership differences. In the situation I just described, I relied on my experiences, education, and personality, and my response was to simply stop and listen. What was the manager saying? What were his concerns? In this case, it worked and diffused a difficult moment, but there are other ways to manage these kinds of situations. So think about it. What would you have done? Think about the manager's approach. How do you assess his response? What about my manager who took action immediately but didn't tell me? How do you assess his approach? And as you think about these things, think about situations in which you are involved. Can you find ways to apply some of the learning to your situations? It's interesting to ponder, and that's what we'll do in this course. Each weekly module will include an inventory or two for you to complete that will help you uncover who you are as a person, as a communicator, as a leader. You will do some short reading and writing that will enhance your understanding, and then you can either choose to discuss the week's content with the class in an optional forum discussion, or write about it in a weekly forum post. In 4 weeks, we'll ponder cases, assess skills, and give you plenty of opportunities to apply what you've learned to your life situations. I hope the content is of interest to you. And if you think it might be, all you need to do is finish the sign-up process, and you'll be guided to the next steps. There are no costs to you for this program. The texts we use are the same high-quality materials we use in our degree programs and are available free online. If you choose to engage in the optional online forum discussions, we use Zoom, I will provide the link so that there will be no cost to you. What you will spend is some time. You'll learn about leadership and you'll invest in yourself. My name is Dr. Ray Casey, and it is truly my pleasure to be your instructor for this course. I look forward to meeting you online. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to use the link provided.